Well, it's not a secret. Meanwhile, the whole CS2 market is currently crashing. Some underrated skins, just like this AWP Black Nile from the Anubis Collection, has finally picked up in price. We've been crashing all the way down to sub 30 euros, almost 28 somewhere in that area, and already we're selling for 41 euros, which is pretty insane. The minimum wear condition was also rising and also slightly came down. It could be just a liquidation move. Yes, this AWP is very beautiful, and for the price it's definitely a great deal, but ever since the new Armory collection came out, I think this skin has way more potential, even bigger than the Black Nile. And to be exact, this is the AWP Black Box from the Spy and Tag collection. I think it's also very beautiful, but some people prefer it over the Black Nile, for example. Obviously, currently this AWP Black Box is way more expensive than the Black Nile in the minimum wear condition, in the field tested condition, but the Factory New one is actually cheaper. So this could be actually a great entry, because we are currently sitting at all-time lows for this AWP Black Box in the Factory New condition. Obviously, it's always gonna have a premium price in the Factory New condition, because it's only a 3% chance to get it, and even rarer for the purples, for example, compared to the mil spec skins. So definitely the potential is here. Just a lot of these skins are currently not really demanded, and other older discontinued collection skins are getting more focused right now. The AK-47 Green Laminate from the 2021 Vertigo collection at a certain point in time was manipulated to new all-time highs. Currently this skin is crashing so much up on the markets, and to be exact, it's actually very rare. There's only like around 15,000 of these in existence in the Factory New condition, which is very rare for the blue skin. As you can see, we've been selling for like what, 30 euros. This was the price, just like the red line, and all of a sudden we've reached like 200, and right now we've crashed all the way down to 67 euros up on the Steam community market, which is pretty insane. If we take a look at the minimal wear condition, it was also selling for over 50, almost 60 euros, and right now we're crashing even lower, slightly rebounding, but still it's not looking very good for these skins. And during these crashes, I think it's great to pick these up if you want to use them as play skins. Keep them for a long period of time, because as you can see, well one is 55 euros and minimal wear is selling for only 26. The price difference doesn't add up, so that's why I think there's room for these skins to grow. And the souvenir conditions of these skins are even cheaper, and I definitely suggest going for the souvenir conditions up on these skins, just because they're not really demanded, and they're definitely great trade-up skins as well, but also play skins. But the well-worn price is so expensive, just because there's around like what, 500 of these in existence, which is completely nothing if you ask me. And also, we're currently doing a giveaway. We're giving away this Glock 80 Nuclear Garden to one of you lucky viewers. If you want to participate and win this skin, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and you'll be eligible to win it. I wish to all of you in the comments the best of luck. I'll be revealing the winner in the next video. Also, the AK-47 Red Rod, yet another AK from the Shattered Web collection, is also crashing in price. The field tested condition, the minimum wear condition, and also the Factory New, which has crashed the most, all the way from like 260 euros all the way down to sub 70 euros on third party websites. These are even cheaper. As you can see, the cheapest one listed is for 116 euros, just because the supply of this is actually not that huge in the Factory New condition, as you can see. But still, it's just from the Shattered Web collection. It has been discontinued for a while already. I would not suggest you going for the Factory New condition for 100 euros, ever since you can buy them for way cheaper up on third party websites, and also the minimal wear condition is kind of stable upon the markets, which is a great sign in my opinion. I mean, nowadays the market is very volatile. Most of the skins, for example, just like this AK-47 Phantom Disruptor from the Prisma 2 collection, was selling for over 90 euros up on the Steam community market, and over 600 pieces were sold during this time. And as you can see, this skin is very liquid. A lot of these skins are getting bought daily, and we're still crashing lower and lower. And I think these play skins will definitely have way more potential down the line, ever since we've been even at higher highs before. Obviously, always these skins are coming back down just because they're getting accumulated, and then these same people are selling these skins for profit. But in this case, we're gonna keep it for the long run, use it as a play skin, and these skins could be certainly rising. But remember, always do your own research upon these investments, because the CS2 market is very volatile, and during this summertime it could be a great opportunity to accumulate some skins and maybe sell them in a couple of months. And this is exactly why you should not always follow trends or buy into the hype, because most of the time when these people accumulate all these skins, they tend to sell them at all-time highs, and many people are left holding the bag. Obviously, at all-time highs, not many people were buying these skins, but trust me, there were people that have paid 50 euros for these skins. Not many, but certainly there are. And as you can see right now, we started to pick up all the way from 25 euros. We're already selling for 33. Up on third party websites, they're even cheaper. Obviously, it's from the Overpass collection, one of the oldest collections in the game. and minimal wear condition was also manipulated, we cannot lie about it. But pretty much most of these conditions are currently crashing in price. The field asset is worth the same as well one and battle scout pretty much, and well one and battle scout are staying at around the same price area, meanwhile field asset is dropping even lower. But there's still skins out there that haven't declined in price and they've been still accumulated enough. For example, the 5.7 Nitro from the Chop Shop collection. Minimal wear condition is currently falling in price because most of the time people are aiming at the factory new condition, and people tend to buy worse conditions just because they want to jump on the hype train. But at the end of the day, only the factory new conditions are very desirable upon the markets, or the most rarest ones, right? So that's why it could be also very volatile to go for these conditions, because they could certainly go even lower, and field asset and minimal wear are currently selling for the same price. Meanwhile, well one and battle scout are even more expensive.